to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. Ando Taylor, who was caught in the path of a historic winter storm and was stranded in her car, has died in Buffalo, New York. The 22-year-old woman died over the weekend as a result of her car becoming stuck in the snow on the way home from work on Friday, December 23rd. Dozens of Americans have died as a winter storm brought frigid temperatures and paralyzing snowfall totals across the U.S., with many deaths reported from Erie County. Taylor sent her family a farewell video from inside her car the day before she was discovered dead from what her mother believes was carbon monoxide poisoning rather than hypothermia. No cause of death has been disclosed as of yet. It showed her car trapped in the snow soon after midnight on Saturday, December 24th, as a terrifying wind howled outside. Her friends and relatives urged others in the neighborhood to help after seeing the video, and she was eventually located sometime after Saturday afternoon. That is it's a pretty sad story. Um, you know, Nobody should, in a sense, have to go out that way. Carbon monoxide is it's a very real and it's a very dangerous thing. Carbon monoxide will literally sneak up on you. Um, this is one of the main reasons I remember back during the portion of the 2000s. Or was it? I say like the early 2000s. We had carbon monoxide monitors, set up in our house because it's an invisible gas. The gas has no type of taste or no type of smell directly to it, so you won't even know that it's there. It'll literally creep up on you unless you have a device that will sense it for you. And that's what happened to this young lady. I guess, it didn't, potentially cross her mind that if her car is covered in, feet's worth of snow and she's running a car, that the exhaust is not going to have anywhere to run but back into the car. Because normally if the, exhaust is, if the muffler or whatnot is not blocked, it's going to go out the back of the car. But if it's not, but if it is, it's going to find a way. And even if, and I put it to this extent too, even if, let's say if it's like a windy day and the wind is pushing everything, back towards where it's coming from, carbon dioxide can flow right directly into that car that way as well. That can also happen as well. Um, like I said, it's that's sad. That is a very very sad thing, and I think it was stated in another article that they did not get um, that young woman out of that car up until a little bit some time later. Um, my condolences to the friends and the families and the co-workers that know her. Uh, it's going to be a very tough new year because at one moment you literally just had that person, and within the next few hours that person was gone. Um, I hope from, this story, other people will, you know, do their due diligence and, educate a lot of their loved ones about precautions when it deals with blizzards, when it deals with the sudden fall of snow that happened. Also, more so specifically with carbon monoxide poisoning, because it is a real and a very, very, very deadly and dangerous thing. I've seen stories throughout my lifetime where families have all just passed because carbon monoxide came directly through the house and it swept the whole house. So it's sad. But for everybody else, just stay safe out there. If we have another moment, because it's still winter and anything can still happen, if we have another moment where there's a lot of snow, please get to, some type of shelter. Uh, if you got to go to work, please do not go to work because I would not want this to happen to you. and nor would I want to have to, do any type of story, talking about any of you guys, being in a situation. So, just take care of yourselves.